Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran. I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. We are going to be doing a Divine Feminine update. I have my hot chocolate here because I am 9 years old, and we are going to find out what is going on with the Divine Feminines for December, where your guys' headspace is at, your energy, and we'll get you guys some guidance, stuff like that. Figure out how best to serve you guys during this time, okay? All right. And then possibly at the end, give you guys maybe some messages from your Divine Masculine, okay? So let's get started. So, dear Spirit, Spirit guides, beings of love and light, please connect me to the Divine Feminine Collective Twin Flame energy for December 2020. Okay, so let's get a little insight as to where your guys' energy is at currently. Okay, so what's going on with the Divine Feminine's energy during this month? December 2020. So we do have the Ten of Swords. So this means for some of you, we have some endings in place. So this could be cycles ending because we do have the 10 here. This could be relationships ending. Of course, it could be your own mental state with your own twin flame relationship. This could be some depression, some sadness, some heavier kind of energies that you might be going through at this time. Okay, so maybe you're leaving this behind recently. Maybe you're currently experiencing some of this, and maybe you're about to. Either way, it's going to look different for each of you, but the Ten of Swords generally talks about some kind of conclusion to something that's finally over, okay? And the good thing about the Ten of Swords, if there is anything good that we can say about it, it's that there is no more room to hold on to whatever it is that's hurting you. It's a full release, a full letting go, and it pretty much encompasses you to the degree of like this, like a purge coming through, like just like something moving through your body and releasing every part of you. Okay, so it's almost like that dark night of the soul energy moving through your energy as you guys move into December 2020. Okay, so for a lot of you, I also sense that this is just things that you're ending as well, that you're kind of putting the swords through, okay, so to speak, kind of just ending anything that really has been in your way recently. Okay, so this could be things that you weren't in control of, but the Ten of Swords ultimately is a good thing because it does mean that whatever has been hurting you, whatever wasn't serving you, is actually coming to a full close this month. Okay, yeah, we have the Tower cards, so now we have major arcana energy going on for the feminines this month. We have Tower, so we have something unexpected occurring within your life. This could be a catalyst, this could be a change, this could be a physical, emotional, mental change, but coming after the Ten of Swords, this makes me think that in this sort of depression, in this woeing kind of energy, in this maybe even possibly victimhood, but in that energy we have a moment. We have a change. We have something deep, profound occurring within the feminines this month. You guys are going to be feeling a certain kind of energy. Okay, now how that plays into your life is up to the individual, of course, but generally speaking, we have some kind of heavier energy, and during that energy, during those moments, you are going to experience a catalytic moment, a new thought, a perception change, a unexpected moment of clarity. Something is going to shake the ground of what you stand on. And I know that sounds very, very scary, but it can't be any more scary than half of the stuff that you guys have been through in your life. Okay, so what this means is that it's an unexpected great change within your life, and this is going to allow you to move into something new, and that newness is the Temperance card. Okay, I can't make this shit up. That newness is balance. That newness is peace. That's the good news. That's the rainbow. I wish you guys could feel the energy of me right now when I read these cards. Not all of the energy I don't want you to feel because my stomach's hot from that hot chocolate. It's actually kind of gross. I shouldn't have drank it. It's from Tim Hortons. I don't know if you guys live in Canada, but it's not great quality. It's like Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, I don't want you guys to feel that, but if you guys could feel my energy of the spiritual energy that I got right now from reading this, I promise you, I feel ecstatic. I feel electric. I feel this very positive energy around me right now because this is great, guys, and I'll tell you why. You guys are going through a transformative experience that is going to give you the peace that you need. The Temperance card talks about balance, complete foundation within this society, within this earth realm, within this 3D life, in your place here. You guys are going to feel like you have balance between the 5D and the 3D, and we have this rainbow finally coming in with this good news. Your energy is going through this catalytic sort of change because what needs to happen is a deep let go in the middle of this, the eye of the storm. And then you guys are going to feel the most calm that you felt in years. This is freaking powerful, guys. Seriously, oftentimes I don't sort of get all gooey gaga for this type of shit, but I do absolutely feel it, and it's going to be very powerful for you divine feminines. Okay, so we do have some peace coming towards you, very beautiful energy. It's going to reset your life, and in your base, I get the strong feeling you guys are really going to understand yourself and know your truth and know your worth, and there's not going to be any more back and forth within your life in whatever way that means for you. You guys are finally going to be at peace with yourself, and nothing is going to be able to shake that. Okay, you guys are rediscovering your core, and that's beautiful. Okay, so let me take a sip of this terrible hot chocolate, and then we'll go on to your mental space. Okay, man, it's just like pure sugar. All right, let's get going with your headspace. Okay, I know that seems kind of bad, guys, but I promise you it's really great, because if it ends with you guys feeling peace, it's all worth it. It really is. The path to peace is worth it, I think. All the tribulations. What's going on with the divine feminine's headspace? How are they thinking about their masculine at this time? What's going on with their mental body right now, Spirit? Yeah, you guys have the Eight of Pentacles, so you guys might be a little bit more focused on your work, focused on your career, focused on trying to make things work for you at this time. Guys are probably working on some kind of element of discipline at this time, okay? You're probably focusing on your steps, focusing on going slowly so you can climb this mountain, so you can take your steps carefully so you don't fall down, taking care of yourself, just being disciplined in general, okay? Now, if we apply this to how you're thinking about your masculine, we have some energy of thinking that that your masculine, of course, is the one that's focused on the work, right? Focused on career, focused on his own steps, things like that, and how he is going through his own life, okay? And with that focus just on that career and money aspect, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles is about working hard. It's not unsatisfactory work. It's just hard work. It's discipline. It requires something. To get to that Ten of Pentacles, it does require work. What else is going on with the feminine's mental space during this time? Okay, yeah, you guys heavy. We have the Eight and the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So we have you guys looking back at the past, okay? We have you guys basically in an energy of trying to be grateful, of trying to look at things, trying to see if the work that you've actually done so far is worth it to you, seeing if the things that you've tried to accomplish are worth putting up and displaying, right? Now, generally, the Seven of Pentacles is a pretty positive card. Sometimes it can mean that it's just not a lot that like the result isn't a lot, but you guys are getting in this energy where you're feeling grateful, grounded, a little bit more at peace with things, a little bit more focus on what you do have rather than what you don't. Again, more focus on the 3D. And then with your masculine, if you're thinking about them as the Seven of Pentacles, we just have more energy of them focusing on their career, focusing on their finances, and you know, your masculine, looking at your masculine as someone that you've put a lot of energy into, and it could just, and you're really wondering, have I put in enough energy, or is the energy I put in even worth what I did? Is it worth the amount of energy that really has been put into this connection? Because if the Seven of Pentacles is all I have to show for it, it really isn't that much, okay? Because the Seven of Pentacles is like a break. It's supposed to be, you've worked from the Ace to the Six of Pentacles, and so you're at this point now where you should feel like you've done a lot. It's not over, but you've done a lot. And so now it's in that mode where you're thinking to yourself, have I put in enough energy? Have I done everything that I should have? And is that enough? And if it is enough, if I have done everything that I should have, is this really the result that I want? So you guys kind of thinking about that kind of mentality, all right? and even maybe about yourself as well. So let's get one more card for your mental space, one more card for the feminine's mental space during this time, and we have some Eight of Swords. So we do have some fear energy, we do have some illusions and some things that our ego is telling us that keeps us trapped in sort of a cage, okay? So this is the fear and insecurities and doubt that come naturally along this journey as we learn to transition more into our faith and heart center rather than our logical mind. I don't have to spend too much time saying that, guys. There's always a little bit of fear with almost everything. So it's nothing new. It's just you guys are probably a little bit fearful and doubtful about a lot of things in your life. So mentally, we just have some energy where you guys are just wondering, like, what's going on with your masculine, like what's going on with this relationship, and what's going on with my own life. And that fear is blocking you guys from truly getting to that 9 and 10 of Pentacles, okay? So just keep that in mind. It doesn't mean that it's some sort of ultimate ending for you guys, as if that's what's going to happen. Like, no matter what, you guys are going to be in the Eight of Swords. No, it's just be aware of that energy and move past it, move through it, okay? It's no big deal. These are obstacles in the path. They're meant to be overcome. No big deal, all right? Let's move into your heart space, feminines, and see how you guys are feeling during December. So what's going on with the feminine spirit? How are they feeling in their heart space? Let's take a look. We have the 10 of Pentacles. See, it came out anyway. Don't even worry about it. 10 of Pentacles. You guys want the happy home. You want the happy family. That's what you want with your masculines. You want this. You have the rabbits, right? So there's a lot of sex energy going on. You want that foundation. You want the solidarity of a home life with the person that you love. Okay, so that's what you want in your heart. That's what you guys are wanting for yourself. Could be even possible you guys are trying to manifest your own home, trying to manifest your own life, but of course with your masculine, you're trying to manifest that together, trying to manifest that place where you both can share a life together, okay? We have the Knight of Cups, so now we have some more energy around your love, okay? So we have the first Cups card in this reading. We had some water up there in your energy. Now we have it in your heart space. So when it comes to your masculine, you guys are certainly wondering if they are out of that kind of fuckboy, fuckgirl energy. Are they going to be able to commit? Can they back up their words? Can they back up the things that have been said in the past? Can they fully commit to this relationship? If it's more about you guys in your own heart space, this is you guys developing a sense of boundaries within yourself, a sense of emotional creativity, an expression of self, being able to fully embody some of your heart space energy. So being ready to be open, being ready to be vulnerable, being ready to receive and give at the same time. And again, for your masculines, looking at them as the person willing to make an offer. Are they willing to make them? I wish that they would make them. In your heart space, you want that offer to come in, okay? And this is obviously, for those of you in separation, if you're in a relationship or communicating, it's all about the commitment. It's all about, when is this going to come in? How can it come in? So in your heart space, you do want that, but your mental space, it seems like there's some blockages and some things that just seem to be getting in the way, some maybe financial issues and some earthly matters and fear, of course. So finally, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So despite all that, you guys are still independent, still focusing on yourself, still focusing on your own capabilities. Some of you are definitely focusing on your family and your own children if you have them. But focusing on being grounded, focusing on self, focusing on your own independence as a divine feminine and a woman, or a man, of course, but your feminine energy as well with this Queen card, okay? So you guys are owning yourself and becoming much more grounded, and by the end of the month, I definitely see you guys feeling that in your heart space, feeling like your self-worth is going to be a lot better, okay? Not needing necessarily that back and forth pull energy that we were talking about earlier with your natural energy going on this month, okay, feminine? So let's get some messages, some guidance messages for you guys, and then we'll move on, okay? So guidance messages, I'm probably going to pull from a different deck here. I'm going to go ahead and get these spirit messages, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some messages from your masculine, and then we'll end this reading. That's it. We'll just end it. It'll be fun. It'll be great. You guys can go back to watching YouTube videos and drinking chamomile tea. All right. So what messages, Spirit, do you have for the Divine Feminines during this time, December 2020? Let's get some messages for you guys. We have a father's love. Take a look at that card. Maybe some of you are close to your father. Maybe he's deceased. Maybe it's an energetic father, masculine energy. Let's take a look, okay? A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Assuming that your father isn't a total piece of shit. But for those of you whose father isn't a piece of shit, we have some strong father energy, focusing on that connection, focusing on what it means to be that kind of individual. And if your father is a piece of shit, or you're not close to your father, or whatever you want to talk about there, this is going to be talking about giving yourself the energy of your father, of what a father should be giving you, what a father should be teaching their daughter. Think about those qualities. Think about what you would have liked to have learned and apply those. Thinking about yourself as a child often helps you deal with your issues. Okay, what else do we have going on here? We have the gratitude card. We did have a little bit of that with the Seven of Pentacles. So take a look at that card there. We have this sort of, I guess it's a man or a cancer patient, I'm not sure, praying. So life is one big continuous cycle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. That's mostly true, okay? These are all very pithy. Sometimes in life, these are as irrelevant as the direction of the wind, but gratitude is important, at least in the sense that it will help you not feel as shitty as you might. Only be grateful for your own sense of well-being, for your own sense of peace, rather than because you think it'll bring in abundance or things like that. To be honest, guys, being grateful every day and ignoring your own problems and issues is a whole different thing. That's called spiritually bypassing. It's a huge fake thing within the spiritual community, this fake positivity where you think you have to be positive all the time to get what you want. That's a load of shit, guys. But being gratitude will allow you to at least get into an energy where the things that you do have might be good for you right now, okay? So focusing on some of that will help you feel less shitty. Okay, and it's something like, for instance, I'll give you a soft one. I love water, and I love the ability to be able to take a hot shower. That is something I'm truly grateful for, because I've been in places where that was not an option, okay? And so taking a hot shower is something I'm grateful for. Does that give me all the money in the world? Did that give me all my dreams and my wishes? No, it didn't. It didn't do that at all. But it does make me feel like I'm okay. It does make me feel like I have some things going for me that other people in the world don't, and that I haven't in the past, okay? So that's kind of what it does. It brings you a little bit of peace, so that in the meantime, while you're waiting, you can go ahead and feel better before your next manifestation comes in, okay? All right, let's get one more card for some advice. All right, these two cards came out, so I'm just going to read them. So we have the Take a Moment card. We have some feminine energy going on there. So taking a moment to breathe, to pause, to reflect, possibly drink from your hot chocolate. That was a beautiful segue. So, stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before the important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So whatever you're thinking about doing, whatever decision you think is about to happen, whatever life-changing moment is about to occur, whatever news cycle, take a moment, relax, let go, pause, take a breath, okay? That way you can allow it to happen more naturally. And finally, we have the Stand Your Ground card. And this is going to be important for those of you who do feel that push-pull energy, especially in romantic connections or connections just in any kind of relationship where you feel like being taken advantage of, okay? So standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So stand your ground even against your own addictions, your own sabotaging, anything in your life that's holding you back, standing your ground. And all standing your ground means, and I'll give you the most basic crash course on standing your ground, saying no. Saying no is standing your ground. That's all it is. Say no to yourself, say no to others, say no to whatever drains your energy, and in that way, you will be able to stand your ground, and all you had to do was say no, okay? That's the easiest lesson. So let's pack that up, and let's get a message or two from your masculine, and then we'll be on the way, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna open up. I have these little cards that I made, so I'm just gonna pull them. I'm gonna dump them on the table here, and then we're gonna get some energy or some messages from your masculine. Okay, so what messages the masculines have for the divine feminine this time? Okay. So we have the depression card. So masculines feeling depressed, or they're recognizing your depression, because you guys did have that 10 of swords. So possibly some of your energy might be mirrored back from the masculine, but do have a message. So they're either looking at your depression and noticing it, they know that you're depressed, or they are depressed as well. What are the cards, information, messages do we have for the divine feminines from the masculines, from their twin flames? Okay, we have the Just Friends card. So for some of you, this is going to be that you guys are friends, that's what they would like to remain at this time. For others of you, you may be wondering about if they're in a partnership, and you're wondering, well, are they just friends with that person? Are they intimate with that person? This is a message that they're just friends. Otherwise, it could also be a message that I pick up that friends are an important role right now to help you get out of this depression for either party, okay? And then finally, one last message for the feminines from their masculines during this time is we have entrepreneur. So you guys needing to take chances, take risks in your own career, and that what you're meant to do is self-serving and self-rewarding, being your own boss. So if you're stuck in a shitty job, entrepreneur is where you're supposed to be. It's what you're kind of meant to be here on earth, taking charge of your own business, okay? All right, guys, that's your messages. I wish they were better messages, but I guess it should help you guys know that I don't pick them. They're just random. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I hope this reading did resonate. Thank you guys for all your support, and we'll talk soon. Okay, feminines, talk to you later. Bye-bye.